Hello, Legion Incorporated. Today we are going to be starting a new campaign in the mod Realm of Thrones for Bannerlord, Mountain Blade Bannerlord 2. Alright, so we're going to be choosing a culture to start with. And me personally, based on the show, everything else, I was always a fan of the North. So we are going to start with North. They are descendants of the First Men, ruled by kings of the North before Aegon's conquest. They have less speed penalty and 15% sight range in forests. So we're going to randomize a couple times, see if we can find one that fits sort of what I'm looking for. That one's more or less right. Let's see what we can get on the face. That one looks good to me. Eyebrows. I like that one more or less right there. Let's see, and we're going to change up the eye color. We're going to go with a light blue. There we go, more of a gray almost. We'll see what we can do on the nose. Oh, see, there we go. First time, I'd say that's good enough. And with mouth, a little bit longer. I actually already like that one as well. Let's see what teeth type we have. Right there, I think I'll go with 3. 3 works for me. And hair, this one I'll do myself. We'll go with this one here. Sort of like that top knot braided look. And honestly, the beard's pretty on point for what I prefer to go with. But let's see what other options we have real quick. For the North, you know, let's go something different. We'll go with this one here. But color of hair, we're going to brighten that up to that nice red. And we're going to name him. Actually, I think what we'll do is we'll start with doing a little bit of personality. We'll throw a scar on just for a little bit of flavor. I think we'll go with that one. I like the look better. Now let's go make sure.
Fall back! Man the ladders!
There we go. Get something nice. And increase his height because I like having the tall guys. I'll have him just right about there, a little bit on the heavier side, but quite well built. And I think that's good. All right, so now we're going to choose our family. So we can either be the Umber House Guard, which is good athletics, good tactics, good two-handed, which I like two-handed. Officer for House Stark, get your one-handed, some leadership and steward. Or a White Harbor Knight, which I don't use polearms much, except for at the beginning, but I do a lot of horses. I also don't do a lot of scouting, so that one's sort of iffy. I think the best one for the way I play is going to be Umber House Guard. So that's who we're starting with today. And as a child, I was going to be noted for leadership skills, bumping yet again the tactics. and also adding to leadership, the ability to inspire, fill individuals' confidence, and stir enthusiasm and courage in larger groups. Like all village children, you helped out in the fields. You also... And so from these options, I think smithy or selling products. That would give me some charm and some trade. I do like smithing my own weapons, so I think I might actually go with that one this time round. So it says, I was an apprentice to a local smith. I learned how to heat and forge metal, hammering for hours at a time until the muscles ached. 10 skill levels, 1 focus point to two-handed and smithing. And so at this point, as a youngster, growing up in the known world, war was never too far away. What was I? So I could be a chief servant, which gives fills up all the cunning, and add some stewardship, which actually might help. Trained with the Hearthguard, which is horses and polearm. Stood with the garrison, which is bows, which I don't really use. Engineering, which I will need. Rode with the scouts, which is bow or riding. Trained with the infantry, which is one-handed, which I do like, and polearms, which I don't need. Or I joined the Kern, which is throwing and one-handed. So out of all of them, I think the best option right now is going to be the chief servant. So my family was arranged for me to accompany a chieftain of my people. I was not given major responsibilities, mostly carrying messages and tending to his horse, but it gave me a chance to see how campaigns were planned and men were deployed in battle. Before setting off on a life of adventure, my biggest achievement defeated an enemy in battle, which would give me the two-hand and one. Successfully led a manhunt, which would overfill my cunning. Invested land in money in land, which gives me trade and smithing. So I think that might be the one. Hunt a dangerous animal, which is crossbow and polearm. Famous escapade, which is additional athletics and roguery. Or I treat people well, which is charm and steward. I think it's investing money in land, because I'll need the trade, and smithing will, again, it'll help. So we're going to go with that one. Actually, you know what? Let's go back one. So it says, your parents didn't give you much money, but they did leave just enough for you to purchase a plot of land, of unused land, at the edge of the village. You cleared away rocks and dug an irrigation ditch, raised a few seasons of crops, and sold it for a considerable profit. So my intelligence goes up, plus my smithing and trade. So I think that's a good option. Now it's asking when I start my adventure. I don't like starting at 30, even though it does bring the beard and everything. I like staying with the young side and sort of earning that look. And I don't mind the lower focus and attribute points that come along with it. So we're going to start off at 20. And now we are going to choose the clan sigil. Excuse me. So we're going to be an empire, so I want to use something that is going to be interesting. The many-headed dragon. That is an interesting one. That might actually be the one I go with. I'm going to look through, because there's a few others that I have done in the past. But I think that might be the one I'll try this time. I'm just going to keep looking through and see what we have. There's also an undead dragon, which looks really cool. But it doesn't quite fit the kind of personality we're going for. We're going to be exploring who he is, and he's very ambitious. my character will be aiming for very high positions in the world. Oh, here we go. So this right here is the standard Targaryen, which I'm not going to be going with because obviously I don't want to be following the Targaryens specifically. But that one actually I think will do it. Okay, so we're going to increase the size so it fills up most of the shield. Just a tad bit lower, so good size on the flag, good size on the shield. Let's see what colors we have. A silver for the background, and let's see, is that a good black? I actually like that combo. And it looks like a darker black too, so we're going to go with that. So with the clan name, we're going to go with a name that I like to use called Tyrosi. And the character's name, we will go with... see if we can find any that are interesting real quick. Warwick. I actually sort of like that. I'll keep it in mind. Ardos. You know, I think I might just go with one that I also use. It's not quite Latin, but it is based in Latin. So Tritus. So it's going to be Tritus Tyrosi is going to be the name involved here. Let's move forward with that. Tritus of Clan Tyrosi. We're going to keep most of that just simple. Birth and aging is there. And we're going to allocate clan member perks. Okay, so before I do anything else, I'm going to have to make sure I know what kind of characters I'm going to be working with. Sort of avoid all of these criminals for now. Because by myself, with very little to show for it, I'm not going to be able to do much. I'll just end up getting captured. So I think I can make it through now. Okay, so we're going to go to the tavern. We're going to import the troop tree. Oh. So bear with me a second. We're going to make sure... Okay, so we're going to save real quick because I had forgotten to do a certain part. And so this is what I had done before. We're going to restart here, creating a new slot, which is going to be named Clan Tyrosi. We're also going to, in the meantime, change the music down a little bit. Down to maybe 15. And keep the rest of that there. So now we're going to save and exit. We're going to exit all the way out real quick. Make sure all of the mods are in order. So it's going to pull up for us in just a moment. We're going to come here, just make sure everything is correct. Ah, here we go. We need to add these guys in to make sure they are correct. So we're going to go continue, which should bring it up properly with that new clan, or with those new units, which we're just going to really quickly edit to make sure that the units are what we're looking for. In the normal base game, one of the things that is going to be different is you have to choose your units from what exists. I use my little warband, a mod here, and with that mod, I personalize my units to what I would like them to be. That makes most sense from my perspective personally. So we're going to come here real quick. We're going to see if recruiting troops... Okay, there is no recruit. But we're going to go to the Tavern District then. Import the tree. We got the 17 units there. Oh. And then once we do that, we're going to exit out here. We're going to go check on the troops that we have. So it should be... looks like it's crashing us out. It also looks like it doubled somehow. So once it cycles through this, sometimes unfortunately this is the negative of it. You'll either have to make your own units. But maybe since it was doubled up, maybe I didn't need to import. I can just continue on as it is. We're going to exit out here. Maybe even Control-Alt-Delete, get the task manager involved. We're just going to quickly... Where is it? Should be towards the top, all things considered. I can't see it there. Oh, must have already exited. Okay, so we'll play again. With every bit of luck, it might already be there. So we're just going to do a test real quick. We're not going to enable safe mode. We're just going to continue on where we were. And the first thing we're going to do really is we're going to test to see if those units are already available. So it looks like we are loading from the proper one. Oh, I don't think it hit. Yeah, there we go. So we are loading from the proper one. So the first thing we're going to do is see if they already exist. That way we're not adding in the file twice, which might have been what crashed it. Okay, we're just going to immediately check. We're just going to scroll down this time. Here we go. And it looks like it is still doubled up. Let's see. We're going to be starting with the scout. Yep. Okay. So I think instead what we're going to do is maybe even take that one off for this playthrough. I'll give that one more shot real quick. Again, thank you everybody for patience. Some of these things do take time to get running smooth, but it's somewhat unfortunate that these ones happen. So taking those guys out, and I don't want you guys to have to go through the whole process of creating units, so I am just taking off my little warband for this playthrough, and we will be going with that. So everything else should still be going well. Everything else does look like it is proper, so we will just continue from here. So again, no safe mode. It sort of messes up everything, and then we have to reload everything and all that, so we're not going to play with that game. So we are saying yes to we are not playing with my little warband. So it just means that we are not creating our own characters. We will be dealing with what we have available and staying with that purely. Alright, so back to where we were. Again, it doesn't look like there's any troops available right... Well, it says one. Obviously, I do not see that, so I'm not sure what that is. But for now, we're going to come up here to Gray Edge, if we can safely make it, because we need to start bringing people in. Ooh. Bringing people into the mercenary band, which is what he has started. So we're going to be recruiting, and it looks like northern recruits are what we are going to be able to use. So we're going to grab all of those men. That gives us 9 soldiers. We're going to try to make our way back over here to Gray Eagle, or Gray Edge, excuse me. Ooh. Recruit those 5. I think I'm going to get hit here.
Stop right there! This is a...
I'm going to see if we can work something out. So they want 146 of what I have. We'll give it to them because we cannot take that fight. Alright, so we come down here. Looks like there's nobody at this town. So we're going to leave here. We're going to move our way over to the Broken Branch, see if anything is here. And most likely that person that just arrived before me already picked up those units. So we're going to see what we can find back at the main spot, if anybody's shown up. It looks like nobody has yet. Come over to White Shore. Here's another bunch. And I believe Fever here is part of a castle, so we should be able to actually... Ooh. We're starving. I forgot to grab some food. So we'll grab some food. We'll recruit. There's nobody to recruit, so we're going to buy products. We're going to buy 2 butter. And we are going to buy 10 grain. Okay, so we're going to have to fight somebody now. And our best bet is actually this group that we saw up here, if we can find them. Here we go. They do outnumber us, but theoretically we should be able to win.
Hello, traveler. Under my orders!
So we're down here with the group at the moment. I'm going to put myself in here as leader until such point as I get horsed. But let's see what we got. So we're going to tell everybody.
Everyone! Footmen! Soldier! Infantry! Everyone! Charge!
It looks like I only have the spear. So it looks like we did survive and win. So we get a little bit of renown, a little bit of moral, and we get all of the loot there. I got a few points in pole arm and a few points in medicine. And we are going to upgrade. At the very least, we're going to upgrade our woodsman because we need bowmen. So we got our northern bowmen now. These guys, I think I'm just going to do it sort of 6 and then 4. So that gives us our 2 types. It looks like axes and those for those guys, with these gentlemen carrying swords, shields, and spears. So that is a good opportunity. And we will pick up what prisoners we can, because we're going to need any gold we can get. So it looks like this spear at least beats mine. Although, again, I don't like spears. This armor is better than mine. We're going to take this standard hatchet. So that way we have something that we can fight with that I am more accustomed to. Throw on a leather hood. And some little bit better shoes. Otherwise, we are going to grab everything else they got. And we did save our current situation from going under. So I got another bonus in two-handed, and we're going to use that for wood chopper and destroying shields. Our athletics, we're going to do better health. We're going to do tight formations. And we're going to do decisive battles. Better damage in plains, steppes, deserts when our troops are sent to confront the enemy. And 5% movement speed to troops in my formation in plains, steppes, and deserts. And it gives us a point to place into our attributes. Because we will need a lot of it, we're going to drop it into endurance for this point, giving us a bit of a boost here. And we are going to put 2 into charm and 1 into leadership for now. So we're going to grab another 4 men. And we're going to head straight to Winterfell. We just have to sort of be careful with all of these guys here. Looks like I gained a level as well, which is nice. So we'll take care of that now that we're here. Looks like it gives me a focus point, so we're going to throw this one. We're going to throw it on medicine, because that's going to help out for the early stages. Get rid of those prisoners, because obviously we do not need them. We're going to talk to Liam here.
Yours is not a face I know. What is your name, stranger?
My name is Tritus, sir. Tell me about yourself. He says, my name is Liam Ocher. You got the money, I'll do the job. It's a grim world out there, I'll do what I have to do. Patch your wounds, manage your house, even sell your wares. Alright, I just need your sword. Not trying to be the hero, that's your story. If you have work for me, we could discuss it. I could use somebody like you in my company. Oh. And he wants 83,000 gold, which is not possible. I can't afford that just now. I must leave. So we will focus on the other side of it for this point, because that clearly is not a possibility at this moment. So we're going to check one more thing just to make sure everything's on point. Just a bit. So I'm going to save and exit real quick. Because there is one thing I want to check out, because I believe it should work. Now, when I was last playing, I'm not seeing what I'm looking for here. Done. So we are going to double check real quick. And again, thank you guys for understanding. But it should have distinguished service. I believe this is the one. It is updated on June 26th. So hopefully this will still work. Okay. So I have all of those, so we'll just subscribe. Get that one back and going. Because it should have been already going, but one of the easiest ways is when you're on the mods page, you can always look at what we have subscribed. And so, at least according to here, we only have these two, which is makes sense now why it was not showing up. So we got that one back. Generally speaking, that means that a lot of the other mods that I was using were from other things. So only other thing I wanted to double check on is because I like having more colors, but I'm not really seeing a lot of those in here right now. And really, the only thing I wanted to change for sure was what I already mentioned. So with that one added, we'll start back up. We'll make sure that the new mod is showing up. We'll take this one off. Add this one here. Okay. Okay. Theoretically, that should be working now, so thank you yet again. We'll get back into it real quick. That's a very important mod for me personally. I love working with those guys, so... So we're going to be bringing that back up. Okay. So let's make sure that is operational. We're going to have... We're just going to make it 5. Minimum tier of 4. That's fine. Well, you know what? Let's go with 3. Minimum kills in a fight needs to be 5. For infantry, that's fine. Mounted troops, I'm actually going to increase that. So if I get a mounted... Well, you know what? I'll leave it at 5. That's base. Ranged troops also 5. Mounted archer 5. Percentile outperform. We'll keep that. We're going to fill in the perks so we don't have to mess with that ourselves. We'll keep that one off. But I like the rest of it, so... Okay. So they don't have any troops to deal with. We're going to enter the trade. We have plenty of food for this moment. Horses are going to be a little expensive right now, so we're going to go with standard stuff. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to get rid of all of that. And even right now, until I get a little bit more money, we're going to get rid of the extra weapons we just don't need. A better sword. Mind you, this is just temporary fix. And I would like to do a shield for now. Again, nothing huge. We're going to go through, see if there's anything else that stands out. Looks a little funny, but way better. And for the rest of that, we'll leave it alone so that way we can at least get something out of all of that. And we're going to fight this Forest Bandit.
Under my orders! Infantry! Charge!
Sending the infantry out.
Everyone! Archers! Onward!
They got me fast, but we'll run it out. And so the enemy beat us, unfortunately. Should have known a little bit better with archers, because that's just a pain. Ned Stark just got executed, unfortunately. He offered to let us go for more than half of what we have. And he's just going so much the wrong way from what I need. It's the one thing I don't like about this side is having to wait for them to let me go or for me to escape. Alright, we're gonna head straight for White Shore. I like how they say I'm starving. Yeah, of course I'm starving. I literally just I ran away from a bad guy. I'm not anticipating much of anything with that. Let's see if we can recruit anybody here. 120. We'll buy a little more grain. We're gonna wait here for a bit. Let us heal for a while. So one of the things that I'm doing with waiting here, obviously I'm healing up, but one of the points of doing this is I'm intending to do the practice arena for a little while. It's not great money, but it's way better than nothing. Alright. So we're going to go to the arena. I don't even join the tournament. Why not? It's not going to hurt anything. And that's a really good prize if we can manage to win. Skipping all of those fights. And now we are going to join, well, I'll just bet everything and let's go. Nice, and I finished him very strongly. So that was a successful go. And now we're in teams of 2 with the winners from the previous fights. So we're going to join in here. Okay, so we got one team out. Okay. All right, I'll take it. We might have got taken out at the end, but we qualified for the next round. So I will absolutely take that.
To hell with you!
And finished him off as well. So we win this round and get into the next. So it's me versus the guy who had been my teammate. Knock him to the ground. So it's going to take a while to get the athletics needed, but I am surely keeping those. And I still think that it makes sense to, we're going to come into the arena real quick. Greetings, friends. If you're playing for the games and think tonight's are afraid you're out of luck, there won't be games or tournament, as they say nowadays. I've heard of these games. As well you note, they're a grand old imperial custom, and they're now spread all over Colorado. Back in the old days, they'd give 100 players swords and have them slash at each other until the sands were touched. Nowadays, things are a little different, of course. The emperors got worried about the people's morals and steered them towards more virtuous kinds of killings, like war. But the games still go on, just with blunted weapons. During the games, all the best fighters from the area form teams and pummel each other. Not quite as fun for the crowd as watching gladiators spill their guts out, of course, but healthier for the participants. You're a warrior, are you not? The games are a fine way to make your name. The local merchants put together a nice fat purse for the winner to attract the talent. When there's no tournament, it's so worth coming by. A lot of fighters spend their time here practicing to keep them trim, and will award the winners with a few coins for their troubles. Also here at the arena, we think a lot about the arts of war and many other combat skills as well. Often you pick up certain habits while learning your skills. If you need to change those to practice one of your skills in a certain way, we can help you. Tell me how the practice fights work. We leave the arena open to anyone who wants to practice. There are no teams, no rules, no teams. Everyone beats at each other until there's only one fighter left standing. Sounds fun, eh? So you pay us to fight. What's in it for you? Well, even in the practice fights draw those who would like to bet on the outcome. But the tournaments, those pull in the crowds from miles away. Merchants love a tournament, and that's why they pony up the silver. We need to pay the goods the good souls like you to take and receive the hard knocks. All right. I think I get it. I would like to participate in a practice fight. All right. Down. So it might not be much, but just as an example, right now I've already earned 5 gold. Beating the tournament here, the little practice tournament, made another 250. Congratulations, champion. Your fight there was something to remember. As the last one standing, you of course win the top prize, 250 gold. Do you want to give it another go? Sure, why not? Let's see real quick. Bear with me. All right. 2 headshots. That guy did not have a good day.
Die, Bill!
I actually would like to pick up that shield real quick. That gives me a little bit of a benefit. I do not think I'm winning this one. I'm also going to switch out those shields. There's only 2 left. With almost nothing left, I got the end of it again. So we're going to do it again. This is a really good way to get money early on.
Die, you bastards!
Took that guy out pretty easy. People left. Took him out. Left. I like that sword a little bit better. Four people left. Two left. All right. And honestly, this has been a decent way to make some money real quick. It at the moment. Get that two-handed beast of a weapon real quick. Change targets. This guy here. I like this axe better.
Come on!
Oh, and they got me that time around. A little bit of healing, we'll go back out.
Oh, you bastard!
I sent that guy flying. You got me pretty good. Five people left.
Come on! You are dead! No!
Nice headshot.
Die, you bastards! No, no, no!
Huh? There we go. We'll take it easy for a little bit. That was a very successful avenue. Let's see. We are going to trade to see if I can get a saddle horse and a saddle. Alright, so that'll put me on horseback at least. Troops there. I'll come up here to Sheep's Head. And a noble youth. I believe those will probably become horsemen. It's the only thing I can think of. We're gonna come over here to some of the Ramsgate stuff because I would like to get a few more horsemen and whatnot. Six. That'll work for me. Obviously, we'll have to get them in some fights so that they can have an opportunity to actually get there. Oh, not fighting the robber knights for now. To help those villagers, but there's just no way.
Peace to you, stranger. What is your name?
I must leave now. Not much, but we'll take
On my command! Everyone,
These guys just have no I don't think we have met properly, friend. You just saved my life out there. I still don't know you. My name is Tritus. Well met indeed, Tritus. My name is Wendy Morgan, and I'm forever in your debt. If there's anything I can help you with, just let me know. I think what we'll do is we'll take these prisoners. I don't want to do caravan guards, but we will upgrade those guys. We'll just take everything from that. Come back here and sell what we can. I might keep those. No, like I said, for now, money is the bigger priority. We'll go to the tavern, ransom off those guys. We'll head back out. See if we can find any other small bands to take on. Like I said, we have got to increase our...
What have we here?
Well, that just cost me an accidental bunch of cash. Now, we're gonna enjoy this.
Under my orders! Everyone!
Soldiers!
Sergeants, take command!
On my flank!
We're gonna see how they want to fight this. people myself. We did defeat 220, but that is a very good amount. I personally took out 5. Well, Matt, indeed, Tritus. My name is Cyril Locke, and I am forever in your debt. If there's anything I can help you with, just let me know.
Thanks for your help, stranger. We haven't met properly yet, have we? What is your name?
My name is Tritus. Well, met Tritus. I am Hazar Amai. Thank you for your help, and I hope we meet again. So with this, I don't really want the Sonori. But I will grab those prisoners. It does look like I can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3 of those. Even get a man-at-arms. So we have our soldiers and our man-at-arms. And we have some woodsmen. And now we got some noble warriors. Looks like all infantry at this point, which is my personal concern. We need some archers. And horses. So, get myself a javelin and a better horse and better shoes and some food and more other things to sell. So that's a very positive result. Recruit. We do have those prisoners to ransom. That gives me a decent chunk right there. We are going to sell everything that we aren't using right now. Raw silk, leather, velvet, decent amount of food, good expensive javelins. Gaining a net of 46. We don't even need to worry about food on that one. So with that, I might actually increase my weapon, selling the old one. Aha! And this is one of the things I've been waiting for. I am actually going to buy this, replacing my spear. I prefer the two-handed weapons in general. And without going to the tippy top and spending a ton, I can get a decent shield to replace mine. Let's see what we have down here. Not perfect, but starting to look a little bit like a decent person, all things considered. And that looks good to me. So still getting 800 after buying some decent stuff. Now we can start recruiting again. We have 3 of those left. I actually can 6, so I had 3 die. So we're going to come up here to Sheep's Head and grab the last one for now. Just need one. There we go, we're picking him up. So I get 1 in one-handed. We're going to go with wrapped handles. 20% handling to one-handed weapons. 30 plus 30 one-handed skill to infantry troops in the formation. We're also going to put, let's see, we're going to add 1 into social. We're going to add another into charm. And 2 into horses, because I'll definitely need that to increase. And so it's giving me an option, self-promoter or viral, or virile. 30% more likely to have children, 10% daily chance to get 1+ relation with random notable in governed settlement while a continuous project is active. So in this case, I do like my character to end up having a large family, so we're going to go with viral. Viral. We're still not going to fight them just because they have mounts and we don't. But these guys, we should have a much better chance with now.
Hello, traveller. Hope you brought your purse.
You guys have been so lucky.
We got no quarrel.
Okay. So it's cost me 500 to attack.
On my
these
command!
guys. And now we are going to be doing that.
Infantry! Infantry! Charge!
We had 2 die.
Look
We did defeat.
Victory is ours! We've been blessed!
So we're going to take a White Harbor Squire. I actually would probably take. That gives me a second. That gives me a second person. We'll take those guys. Give him a hero. Not too shabby. Woodsmen will all be archers now. Which will go there. Our soldiers will all become man-at-arms. Recruits, we're going to go 1 and 2. And noble youth, we're going to turn them all into the Northern Warriors. So, it's going to cost me about 300. It's not a problem. Not seeing anything that is an improvement right now with these guys, so we'll take everything we can. And we will head here to grab 2 of our recruits. And now we head back to White Harbor. Sell off the 2 that we have. And we're going to sell off everything we're not needing right at the moment. It gives us another 2,000. Gonna see if there's anything that's standing out as better. I actually do like that look better, so I'm going to get rid of that. Stark Knight Gauntlets, that would be wonderful. Way expensive. Can't even use them yet. And again, that would be great, but it's not enough of an increase with the light amount of funds we have. So we're going to call it that. We get another 1,000. We are increasing riding finally. And I'd say increase the nimble steed part of it. See how the party's doing. Not really noticing anything spectacular there. But I think we actually might grab a couple more horses. So we have 22 people. We're gonna get all of those Sumters, but then we're gonna get one of those guys. So still a positive net from what it was, but it gives us some more carry capacity. There's no room for new troops. So we're going to start scouting down our next enemy. We got to get some power behind us before I want to go and, offer my services to, like, Robb Stark.
You got a problem?
Alright, so we're going to attack these gentlemen.
Under my orders!
And we're going to make sure we have the ranged department. And we're ready.
Don't kill them all! Bowmen! Advance! Cavalry! Charge!
prisoners. A little bit of upgrading here. Aha, so the northern man at arms does become our additional there. Swing speed is going to be very important. And in leadership, we're going to do combat tips. All troops will be gaining experience. Apparently I did leadership, that's okay. Also need to be selling. Let's get some of this out of the way. Prisoners are ransomed. We are going to get rid of all of that. Just for now, we don't need any of it. We're going to need as many of these guys as we can. Let's just go 3. That, and that does increase up to 6 here. Nervous one, because if we get these robber knights, it could go one of 2 ways. They could either have way less than us or end up being way more than us. But they're always pretty valuable.
Hey, you! Where you got in your bags? What are you carrying?
And of course, the one that I frickin' try to find ends up being one that grabs a buddy.
If you're gonna keep pestering us, traveler, we...
Alright.
On my command! Infantry! Archers! The enemy! Cloud! Have kill them all!
Charging.
We
did
whipped the
lose 3
bastards!
people, with 2 being injured. So it was the White Harbor and the 2 scouts. So we lost 3.
We've been blessed!
Oh, we got 2 of them back. And we'll take them prisoner. And couple of them. Common gloves. Honestly, it's better than my horse, but my horse still means we have a horse to use. I'll take all of that loot there. Our man-at-arms is another scout. That puts us at 5 there. And we got some scouting. We'll use that as day traveler, some daytime additional speed.
We're just harmless travel.
We are going to... I'm too injured. Never mind. We're going to come back down here. We'll get those guys in a minute. Sell off the prisoners. Sell off the rest of the junk that we got there. Everybody. So we are going to call it now here at White Harbor. We have gained a little bit of gear. We've gained some decent troops. And now we're just finding and picking off the enemy as we can find them. Thank you so much for joining. If you liked the video, please do like and subscribe. We will look forward to our next video with you. Have a wonderful day, guys.